Hello there, welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa and my channel is Blue Death Studio. I'm new to this YouTube, so please bear with me. I know that it's going to take me a little bit to get used to handling and explaining things while I make these tutorials for you, but I enjoy making jewelry and I enjoy crafting, and I just want to share with you some things that I have created myself. So for today, we're going to start off with something simple. And lately I've been making these little, they're little junk journal type of notebooks made with lace and just little fabrics with little note paper inside. But this one here, I add some dangles to it, and my daughter, who's into journaling, liked the little dangles, and she asked if I would make her one for her journal. So that's why I thought, okay, let me start there by making a little video on how to make a little simple dangle for your journal. So what I'm thinking is that first off, you're going to need a clip of some sort. So I thought, okay, well, I have some paper clips because you want it something that you can just like slide onto your book. And I figured like a paper clip will do it. And of course, these are those little Tim Holtz little clamps. And of course, you can do that. You can put these like on the outside of your journal. But I just bought a big old box of paper clips because I've been watching tutorials on how to make these like hidden, they're hidden paper clips, but you can make like little scrap, little cute little pieces that you can make with those. But I thought, you know, they were just too plain like this silver, so I had some chalky finished pink spray that I sprayed them with, but the only thing is that you can easily scratch it off. So I probably would suggest you buy a spray paint that is made for like metal, and then it would stick to this paper clip a little better. But for now, I mean, it's fine. It's not, you know, something that's it will work. Now, what you'll need also is some type of thread. I bought this at, I can't remember if it was Joann's or Hobby Lobby, but this is bead landing, and it's a bunch of hemp cord that you can use, and it has the size of the millimeter of the thickness of the cord. I have this that I was beading and knotting with, but I think it's like a wax cord, but it's a little bit thicker, I think, in diameter, so it might be hard to get through your beads. And of course, you know, the beads of your choice. I'm going to stick to like a pink theme type of bead. So I found some beads that I have that you want to make sure that the holes on them are going to be big enough to slide your cord through. Otherwise, it's going to be a challenge to do that. I'm going to be adding some alphabet letter beads, and I love these. I'm sure I found these at Hobby Lobby, but I love the colors, but sometimes you just can't find all the letters of what you're trying to spell out in them. And then of course you can find these are just your black and white ones, but I mean, they make them in all sorts of colors now. So whatever you choose to do, whatever you want to add is up to you. But first of all, I want to say that I went ahead and added the cord to my little clamp. You know, just slid it on there and ran it through. And oh, when you got to cut it out. I think this cord, it was 17 inches long, and then I folded it in half, and then I ran it through here. Or I cut it in half, and then I ran it through, so now I have a total of 4. And then the same with this one. I think this one was only 14 inches, and then same thing, I cut it in half and I ran it through, and now it's 4. And you're going to want to attach it to something, so while you're running your beads on there. So I'm just using the box. I mean, it seems like it's sturdy enough to hold it while I'm putting my beads on there, and then you just want to start beading, adding your beads to it. And then after each bead you want to tie a knot, and to secure that little knot after each bead, I have this little awl that came with a little kit of something that I bought, something sharp that can hold the thread in place up next to the bead. This is also a little thing that you use for sketching, or it's a scribe, I think. And or you can use like a needle or anything sharp that you have, even the end of a, you know, tweezers, the tip, something that will hold that little knot in place will work. So to start with, because this is going to dangle off the side of my journal, so I'm just going to start with probably the smaller beads, and I'm going to run one end of that, just slide it up to the top, as high up as you want. Then I make that knot, or wrap it around, and then see how it's like that. Okay, so then you want to hold your awl in place there, or your point tool, and then, you know, it's better sometimes if it's like on the mat. Run it through, and sometimes these beads can still slide over that knot. So don't, if you force it, if I force it enough, it's going to come off, but I'm not going to mess with it. And so then you add your next bead. Here's some little ones that the hole is large enough to slide that next bead, and then you want to place it where you want to place it. If you want to place it up against the other one, that's fine. If you want to just leave a little space, it's going to hang from your journal, so it's going to probably slide downward when it's hanging. So you, then once again, you make your little square knot on there, run it through, but don't knot it all the way, you don't need to, and then just slide it where you want your knot to hold it in place, and there it goes. And then the next one, and same thing. This one's a little larger. Run your thread through there, make a little loop, hold it. There we go. And then let's see, and you just want to keep on doing that until you get as far down as you want. It depends how long you want your dangle to be. So I'm going to go ahead and add a few more, and then I'll be right back.